For centuries, we've chased the fountain of youth. But what if the first true anti-aging breakthroughs aren't for us, but for our dogs? This isn't science fiction. A revolution is happening right now in veterinary medicine. A quest to extend not just the lifespan, but the health span of our canine companions. It's about giving them more life in their years, not just more years to their life. The average dog lives for 10 to 13 years, a tragically short time for an animal that becomes a core part of our family. This universal desire for more time has ignited a scientific firestorm, attracting brilliant minds and major funding to crack the code of canine aging. Today, we're diving deep into the architects of this revolution, the groundbreaking science behind it, and what it could mean for the future of our pets, and maybe for ourselves. At the forefront of this movement is a San Francisco biotech startup called Loyal, founded by Celine Haliua. Their mission is crystal clear and incredibly ambitious: to develop the first ever FDA-approved drugs specifically designed to extend canine lifespan and health span. This isn't about creating immortal dogs, but about targeting the underlying mechanics of aging to delay age-related diseases. And they're succeeding. Loyal has already earned the FDA's reasonable expectation of effectiveness for its drugs, a massive step toward getting these treatments to the public. While Loyal tackles the pharmaceutical front, a monumental academic effort called the Dog Aging Project is building the foundation of knowledge. Led by the University of Washington and Texas A&M, this project has enrolled over 50,000 companion dogs across the U.S. It's a massive citizen science initiative, creating a huge database on dog genetics, lifestyle, and environment to figure out what contributes to healthy aging. A key part of the Dog Aging Project is a clinical trial called TRIAD, which stands for Test of Rapamycin in Aging Dogs. This study is investigating a very promising drug, and its existence, funded by a $7 million grant from the National Institutes of Health, shows just how seriously the scientific community is taking canine longevity. So what is the science behind this quest for a longer leash? It's not magic, it's biology, targeting the very processes that drive aging. Let's start with the drugs. Loyal is developing a whole suite of them. First, there's LOY001. This is an injectable drug for large and giant breed dogs, the ones who often have heartbreakingly short lifespans. It works by reducing a hormone called insulin-like growth factor 1, or IGF-1. Selective breeding has left these big dogs with persistently high levels of IGF-1, which, while great for growth when they're puppies, seems to accelerate aging in adulthood. LOY001 aims to dial that back down. Then there's LOY002, a daily beef-flavored pill for senior dogs of most sizes. This drug aims to improve metabolic health to delay age-related diseases. Essentially, it mimics the effects of calorie restriction, one of the most proven ways to extend lifespan in many species, but without you having to put your dog on a strict diet. This is the drug that has received the reasonable expectation of effectiveness from the FDA, a huge milestone. For owners who prefer a pill for their large dogs, Loyal is also developing LOY003, which is simply a pill version of the same treatment, in LOY001. Meanwhile, the Dog Aging Project is focused on rapamycin. This drug has been used in human medicine for decades as an immunosuppressant for organ transplant patients. But recently, it's become an anti-aging all-star. At low doses, it inhibits a cellular pathway called mTOR, which regulates cell growth and metabolism. By tweaking this pathway, rapamycin has extended the lifespan of everything from yeast to mice. In dogs, the hope is that it can improve heart function, cognitive ability, and mobility, potentially adding years of healthy life. Beyond these headline drugs, researchers are targeting what are called senescent cells, or zombie cells. As dogs age, some cells stop dividing but refuse to die. They just hang around, secreting inflammatory molecules that damage surrounding tissues and contribute to disease. A class of compounds called senolytics is designed to selectively hunt down and eliminate these zombie cells. Natural senolytics like fisetin and quercetin are being studied, and one 2024 study showed a senolytic combo led to cognitive improvements in nearly 89% of treated senior dogs. Another promising area is stem cell therapy. This is a form of regenerative medicine, where a pet's own adult stem cells, usually from fat tissue, are harvested and injected into areas of damage. These cells can then help repair tissues, reduce inflammation, and promote natural healing. It's most commonly used for osteoarthritis right now, with many owners reporting dramatic improvements in their dog's mobility and comfort. Looking even further into the future, we have gene therapy. This aims to edit the very blueprint of aging. A company called Rejuvenate Bio is developing a therapy that introduces longevity-associated genes into dogs to treat multiple age-related diseases at once. Another company, Genflow Biosciences, is testing a SIRT6 gene therapy. The SIRT6 gene is linked to exceptional longevity in human centenarians, and the hope is that boosting it in dogs could slow biological aging at a fundamental level. While these high-tech therapies are incredibly exciting, the foundation of a long, healthy life for our dogs starts at home, in their food bowl and on their daily walk. Nutrition is a cornerstone. A longevity-focused diet includes high-quality protein to maintain muscle mass, healthy fats like omega-3s to fight inflammation, and antioxidants from fresh fruits and vegetables to combat cellular damage. One of the most powerful findings in all of longevity research is the benefit of calorie control. A 14-year study on Labrador retrievers found that dogs fed just 25% fewer calories lived nearly 2 years longer and were healthier than their counterparts. Simply keeping your dog at a lean body weight is one of the most effective anti-aging strategies there is. There's also growing evidence that fresh, minimally processed diets, whether raw or lightly cooked, may lead to longer lives than highly processed kibble. Certain supplements are also gaining scientific support. NAD+ is a vital molecule for cellular energy and DNA repair, but its levels decline with age. Supplements with NAD+ precursors, like NMN, aim to replenish these levels, and clinical trials have shown they can enhance cognitive function in older dogs. And of course, there's the power of movement. Regular exercise is crucial for weight management, joint health, and cardiovascular fitness, but it also provides mental stimulation and appears to activate some of the same beneficial metabolic pathways as calorie restriction. Finally, there's a new frontier in longevity, the gut microbiome. The trillions of bacteria in your dog's gut are deeply linked to their overall health. The Dog Aging Project is conducting the largest ever study of the canine microbiome, and they've found that its composition changes so predictably with age that they can create a microbial clock to predict a dog's biological age. This could lead to new diagnostics and therapies, like probiotics, to promote a healthy gut and a longer life. So how do we get from a promising discovery in a lab to a treatment you can get from your vet? The answer is rigorous clinical trials. Loyal's pivotal trial for its LOI-002 drug is called the STAY study. It's one of the largest veterinary trials ever, enrolling over 1,300 dogs across 70 clinics. It's a 4-year, double-blind, placebo-controlled study designed to provide the definitive data needed for full FDA approval. Similarly, the Dog Aging Project's Triad trial is testing rapamycin in 580 dogs, also in a double-blind, placebo-controlled manner, tracking everything from heart function to cognitive ability. Bringing a new drug to market is a long, regulated process. For a totally new type of drug like a longevity treatment, the FDA has created a pathway called Expanded Conditional Approval. This allows a company to start marketing a drug after showing it's safe and has a reasonable expectation of effectiveness, while they continue to gather the final data for full approval. Loyal's success here is what could allow their drugs to be available as early as 2026. This, of course, leads to the question on every dog owner's mind: what will this cost? Loyal's CEO has said she wants the treatments to be accessible, targeting a price under $100 per month. Rapamycin is estimated to be in a similar range. While that may sound like a lot, the global market for anti-aging therapies is booming, and as more products enter the space, prices are likely to come down. Behind all this science are the powerful stories of owners and their pets. Ron Beiswanger, who enrolled his 9-year-old pit bull, Krull, in the rapamycin trial, summed it up perfectly. They're only here for a short time, and it's not fair to us. The longer they are here, the better. If I can be a statistic to help future dogs, this is worth it. This revolution also forces us to confront some deep ethical questions. The goal must be extending health span, not just lifespan. As Dr. Kate Creevy, the Chief Veterinary Officer of the Dog Aging Project, says, "I don't want to make my dog live an extra 2 years in poor health." There are also questions about access and equity. Will these therapies only be a luxury for the wealthy? And finally, there's the slippery slope. Because dogs share our environment and get many of the same age-related diseases, they are a perfect model for human aging. The breakthroughs we make for our dogs could pave the way for similar treatments in humans, opening up a whole new world of societal debates. We are at the dawn of a new era. The future of veterinary medicine will be increasingly personalized, using genomics and wearable tech like smart collars to tailor treatments to an individual dog. It won't be a single magic pill, but a multimodal approach combining targeted drugs, advanced therapies, precision nutrition, and optimized lifestyle. The anti-aging revolution for dogs is more than a scientific curiosity. It's a movement born from our profound love for these animals. It's pushing the boundaries of what we know about aging itself. The journey is long, but the progress is remarkable. It's a shared journey towards a future where both humans and our four-legged friends can enjoy longer, healthier, and more vibrant lives. And our dogs, it turns out, might just be leading the way.